Hi folks, this is Henry Loengard and this is my so-called B5. It is a Model 73 autoharp that is so warped still. It was so warped that I had to chop the soundboard off. It's from a 1960, according to the serial number on the back. And I usually just tune it in a big open chord that has a lot of harmonics in it, or I tune it to a straight harmonic scale, or I tune it to a scale that repeats on fifths the way I like it, instead of octaves. But for some reason that I cannot fathom, I've had it for years. It's been a horrible mess, and I have never tuned it the same as my gamelan's tuning. Here, for example, is a suling that is in a Pelog scale, which I'll play like this. Well, I'm not hitting those high notes the way it should be, but you get the idea. That's the Pelog scale. It's a 5-note scale. Sounds very pleasant. Sounds like this. Oh, the numbers also go backwards from the way we Westerns count. But don't worry about that. They're just numbers, right? That guy needs a little tuning. This thing doesn't hold tuning very well. Even though I've kind of tuned it down mostly, it's a little south of where it should be because we don't like to stress this guy out too much. It's already, as you can see, quite warped and bent. Although I might glue the thing up at some point. I don't know. I need some tools for that. So how does that work now? You can use your hand to sort of damp it. Or you can just generally strum it. Of course, this is on a kind of a rattly thing. I could prop this up with a couple of books or something to keep it from rattling, but that's just for video purposes, right? Yes, video is all that anyone cares about these days. Very rattly. Maybe I can work that in. Anyway. It could be taking the place of a cacioppi, or it could be, doing some melodic stuff. I'm, of course, strumming it. I could be using a finger pick or a guitar pick. That's pretty nasty, and it gets even better when you throw it some chorus and reverb. Good and distorted. I can crank it up and do distortions. I can put it through different. get the picture. So I can also hit this, which I have not tried because I don't have one of my hammers around here somewhere. But the idea is you hit it and damp it. Anyway, more as this develops, I should be able to record a backing track and then play the suling on top of it. I have this other suling which has more notes. So that could be, sulings are very nice accompaniment to go with this. And of course, it could go with the sarons and the gambongs and the jenglongs and the gongs and all the other bonongs, all the other stuff that I have sitting around just waiting to be turned into some Sundanese Indonesian music. So there you go. Enough for now. So long.